Tribe, this is your girl Saavy Shae, and I'm back with another edition of 6 Minutes with Saavy Shae, and I want to thank you for your participation and your views thus far. We are growing and glowing every single day. Before we jump into the video, I want to remind you to like and subscribe so that you can be the first to be aware when a new video is posted. I also encourage you to join my Transitioning Teacher Tribe Facebook group and my email list, which you can find at www.saavyshae.com, and that link will also be down below. So let's jump right into it. The last 6 seconds with Saavy Shae that I talked about 5 reasons why you didn't get hired. And one of those reasons was because of the Hidden Job Network. So I want to follow up with that with 5 ways that you can crack the door open into the Hidden Job Network. All right. Number 1, and this is my favorite one because I really believe in the power of this, and that is working your network. People hire people. And so if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, that's a big surefire way that you can at least get your pinky toe in the door, if not your whole foot. Also, if you know somebody who can refer you, right? So sometimes it's not that the opportunity is for you, but you said, that's not something I can do, but I know somebody who can do it. The other thing about networking is that you have to understand that people hire people that they know, like, and trust. So if they know you, but you can't do it, and they say, hey, I know somebody else, then they know you and they like you and they trust your judgment, they may help that person out. So networking is critical. And networking is not networking of old where you have to go to like happy hour or something like that. Networking is everywhere, anytime, all the time. I'm talking about you can have on a t-shirt for where you work, for your alma mater, for your business, and you're drawing people's attention with that, and you meet somebody and they happen to went to that same school or have bought that same product, boom, you got a networking opportunity. Then one of the most popular ways that are coming around now is my number 2 way that you can crack into the Hidden Job Network, and that is through social media. Social media, just like remote work, is here to stay. The platforms may change because we've come a long way from MySpace. If you know, you know. But social media networking is critical. A few ways that you can do that, of course, is by setting up your pages on the various platforms, specifically LinkedIn for a professional network, and connecting with people that do what it is that you want to do and do what you do now, or even some things that you have thought of that you might be interested in. Connect with those people. Watch what those people do. Look at the language in their bios. Look at the place that they work. Look at the staff directory at the places that they work, and see if you can find out some things that may be helpful to you. Another thing that I encourage on social media to help you break into the Hidden Job Network is joining groups. So LinkedIn has professional groups. Of course, Facebook has groups as well. But follow groups that do what it is, again, that you want to do or that you're interested in. And there are a myriad of groups in every single area. Just for HR alone, because that's my focus for this month of July, I am in like 4 different groups on Facebook that just focus on HR. One is just HR professionals, one is for HR professionals of color, one is about resume writers. So it's just a plethora. So find a group that is meeting what you need and be a part of a community. Okay. So that takes me to the third reason that, the third way that you can break into the Hidden Job Network. And that is watching who quits, who's leaving, who's retiring, who is voluntarily told to leave. Who quits, who leaves, who's going to your organization. Now, there's some places where this might be published on a website, specifically school districts. When they have board meetings, they usually put up there who has left the district so you can see. You can listen to the grapevine or the word on the street, whichever you want to prefer to call it, and hear about who's leaving the organization, because that may open up a job opportunity, or it may create other opportunities, because sometimes businesses won't fill that position, but they will reclassify, remodify, change it, smack it up, flip it, rip it down, and just switch it up into something else completely. And that may open up an opportunity in your lane. Or it may give you a glimpse into, I hadn't thought about doing this particular type of job, and it may give you the little boost of energy that you've been looking for to see something else that you're interested in doing. So watch the yard, see what's going on, see who's coming in and who's going out. Look at what their criteria is or was, and see how yours matches up and what it is that you can do when you see that window open. The next way is informational interviews. So that is finding people in your network on social media who are leaving or coming into the organization and seeing if you can get 5-10 minutes of their time just to ask some questions about what it is that they do. And I'll drop some sample questions that you can ask in an informational interview down below. And hopefully that will help you. So you got to get your courage up to sometimes step out and talk to a stranger, because strangely enough, sometimes a stranger will help you more than somebody that you actually know. But it's important, again, as you're networking and using social media and watching the yard, that you get and you take the opportunity and the time to meet with somebody who's doing what you want to do, so you can hear firsthand information about what it is that they're doing, because things look different when you're outside of the club and you can't get in. And when you get in it, it could be something completely different, or things can change just like that. So get you an informational interview. And the fifth way that you can create a crack into the hidden network is through volunteering and internships or externships. So volunteering, pretty clear on what that is. You're going in, you're helping out an organization. You may get some community service hours. You may do it for benevolence or just out of the goodness of your heart, or for your philanthropic mindset, whatever the case may be. But volunteering will also help give you a glimpse into what's going on. Just be mindful that if you're going to be volunteering for an institution of education that works with students, you're going to have to go through some type of background check. So make sure that, you're pretty clean there. They may be checking your social media account, so make sure that you're pretty clean there. And then think about what it is that you want to volunteer to do. Because believe it or not, schools still like volunteers, and they need them. People to help answer the phones, to make copies for teachers. At the central office, they may need somebody to help at the front desk, to watch the door, to watch the camera. It could be a myriad of things once again, but you don't know if you don't reach out and see what's going on. Internships and externships. Internships, certainly, those come along when you are in school, and externships as well. But who knows? There may be some internship programs. Like I've seen this wave in community colleges where they're doing their own version of this. If you're interested in being a professor, specifically a minority professor, they have programs for you to help you get acclimated to what it is to be in an institution of higher education, to help you get started on your way. So don't just assume that internships and externships are just for the college kids or the high school kids, because there may just be an opportunity for you. And don't sleep on Google. Google is opening up all kinds of internship programs because they are pushing their certifications. And you get those certifications through working through those internship programs. And I've seen some start off at like $60K. So Google that for Google, okay? So thank you so much again for watching 6 Minutes with Saavy Shae. I appreciate every one of you. And I hope that this has been helpful for you as you look at trying to quickly crack the hidden network. Again, please like and subscribe. Go to SaavyShae.com and join my email list and my Transitioning Teacher Tribe Facebook group. And I will see you next time.